What's up, everybody? Welcome back to No Faking Sports. I'm your host, David Kincaid, and Oklahoma Sooners get the job done, beating the visiting LSU Tigers 17-13. 17 points for the second straight week in a row. Second straight week in a row, we got the win. I'll take it all day, every day, okay? We, we know where we are offensively. You guys know what it is, okay? We're not going to go too crazy on this video. If I start to rant, I'm going to edit it out. Because what I don't want to do is I don't want to get to, and I don't want to necessarily get to the finish line and complain, but we have reached a great milestone for this season and this team. And during the Brent Venables era, we have made it to the playoffs. Round of applause for Brent Venables, the entire coaching staff, all the players, everybody that was involved with this season, down to the trainers, ball boys, everybody that's part of the Oklahoma Sooner faithful and making this team be a success, whether you cook in the chow hall or whatever it is that you do at the University of Oklahoma. Thank you. This season is a success. Now, by no means do I feel the job is done, but if we were to lose in the first round of the playoffs, I will count this season as a success. With all the woes that we've had on offense, regardless of the fact, this season is a success. Because there was a lot of people that had our ceiling as 8-4 and 9-3. You guys know how I feel about this team, about this year. There were no excuses. We didn't have all the injuries that we had last year. Brent Venables has his core players. None of the old riffraff that was here. This was fully his team, his guys. Year 4. And he made it to the playoffs. And hopefully we continue to improve as a football team and we go even further and be a mainstay in the college football playoff landscape. That's the only way you're going to survive in this game. That's the only way you're going to get the best recruits in the nation. Ohio State. You saw what they did to Michigan today. Congratulations to them. They look like the #1 team in the nation. But if you want to continue to be on the upward trend as far as recruiting with all the recruits that we had in, this was a valuable milestone for Brent Venables to get to. Because anything past 4 years is eyebrow raising. So he got the job done. He did what he needed to do. We could have got there last year, but we had the injuries. Okay. We'll give you last year you had an excuse. This year there were no excuses. The guys went out and performed. This game was ugly. But the defense continued to fight. The offense continued to fight. And ultimately, LSU's defense was going to break. Do they have a pretty good defense? Yes, they do. But their record at 7-4 is what their record is because they have a tendency to break. Their offense played valiantly. They tried, but this defense is stubborn, man. This defense is real stubborn. They don't give up a lot. Okay, 1 touchdown on the day and 2 field goals. They have a really good field goal kicker as well. The offense gave them those opportunities, but it's okay. The defense did what they had to do to continue to get stops throughout the night. As we go through this and we go through the highlights and stuff like that, there's one thing that you're going to notice is that our run game, when we run laterally, we're not very good. And that's because to run laterally, you have to kind of set some of that stuff up. But when we run downhill and we get guys firing off the ball and we're not doing an RPO run, we run the ball very well, man. And that's all I'm asking for is a little more power run. All right, we're on defense first. Defense goes right out and get a stop immediately. LSU punts. All right, so our first offensive series, we come out, we run the ball on first down. I'm thinking, yes, we about to run the football. We get stopped, no gain. It's okay. It's the first play of the game. Second play of the game, he gets a pass out to Satania, 5 yards, get a little movement, okay? At this point, 3rd and 5, you can really do whatever you want to do. You can run the ball, you can throw the ball. We decide to throw the ball. Harold Perkins makes a hell of a play, knocks the ball down. Interception, they run it all the way down inside the 5. Now, that's fine. I'm not going to complain about that because Harold Perkins pretty much just makes a play. And if they make a play and you didn't just throw it to him, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You have the defense to where you can live to fight the next down. You got to stop. John Mateer actually made the tackle to where they didn't score. That's big, John Mateer. Appreciate it. You've been a football player. You could have just packed it up and gave it up. But you didn't do that because you had faith that you had a defense that could go out and get you a stop. And what did the defense do? They came out and gave you that stop. Van Buren rolls out. He could have actually ran it in, but he didn't. He threw a pick right to Peyton Bowen. Thank you. Appreciate it. The defense continuing to fight for the offense. That's what you're supposed to do. You fight for the other side of the ball and give them your best. But we get the ball back. We come out. We run the ball twice. One of them was a dive play, and then the other one was an RPO run. We didn't get much out of it. Then we have to throw the ball, incompletion, punt. That's fine. We have to try to flip the field in some way, and the best way to flip the field is by using the defense. So, we punt. Okay, is what it is. We're running the football. We're fine. Don't panic. We had some things that didn't go your way. We had some penalties. It's okay. Up to this point, I'm fine with everything. We're good. Do I wish we would have executed a little better on some things? Yeah, of course. But we're okay. You know why we're okay? Because the defense came out, got a 3 and out, and made them punt and gave you the ball right back. That's why. But we got to give them something. Okay? Because at this point, we just need to give them something. Okay? Give me your good stuff. We were just showing that we were going to run the ball, and we come out in 5 wide. Immediately get another penalty. False start. Now we're backed up 1st and 15. We run the ball. Short gain. We get to a 3rd and 11, and then John Mateer finds Giovanni Gibson for a big gain of 27 yards. Big. Huge moment right here. We're playing this game of penalties, getting behind in the sticks, and then John Mateer having to make a miraculous play for us to get it. That's not how you sustain drives. You sustain drives by getting some plays, getting some yardage every play, and mixing up your tempo, mixing up your play calls. It's just a little too predictive for me, man. But we get Mateer to Canic, we're driving, and then we go 3 straight pass plays, 3 straight incompletions, and we have to settle for a field goal. That's just not mixing it up. When you constantly pass it, you're just putting too much pressure on John Mateer. That's it. Y'all thought I was going to keep going? I wasn't going to keep going, man. That's it. That's it. I'm not going to keep going on that. I'm going to leave it alone. All right, 4th possession. We're on defense. This possession, LSU completely abandons the run game. Goes 3 straight passes, 3 straight incompletions, punt. Right back to the offense. We're up 3-0 offense. Come on, give me something. This is where we go that lateral run for a loss. Our lateral run game is not very good at all. Pass incomplete. Mateer run for 9 yards, trying to be miraculous and get all of it. Get short, 4th and 1. We go for it, stopped. Midfield. Now, all of that field position they just gave us, we just gave it right back to them. LSU, this drive, they get creative. They do all kind of stuff. We kind of get in stability issues, face masks, just all kind of nonsense going on. They get all the way down to the 10. What the defense do? They did what they always do. They get a stop. LSU kicks a field goal. The game's tied 3-3. So guys, I wrote down the time of possession up to this point. Up to this point, LSU time of possession, 4 minutes and 2 seconds. The Sooners time of possession, 10 minutes, 58 seconds. We had been running the football. And even though it hadn't amount to much, it amount to a significant advantage in time of possession. And pretty much the game is on your side because you have the better defense. You have the better overall team. We had 10 rushing attempts. 10 rushing attempts in the first quarter, I'm fine with that. Because you're on pace to get 40. Just don't forget about the run game. And that's exactly what we did. That's why we had the turnovers that we had. But I'm not going to go off on a tangent on it. We won the football game. Let's just keep going. Because this is where it starts to become unraveled because we're just doing too much. Okay? We go pass for 9 yards with John Mateer. 2nd and 1, we go screen pass for no gain. 2nd and 1. And then on 3rd and 1, we get Kanan Helms out by himself, but John Mateer gives him a bad ball. It's another throw. It's 3rd and 1. Another pass. Incomplete pass, and we have to punt after having a 2nd and 1. Because he never called a run play. He went back-to-back pass. I mean, you even had the cheerleaders. I don't know if y'all, whenever y'all was watching the game on, but if it showed the cheerleaders in their face, because they was looking like this ain't it. And if the cheerleaders saying this ain't it, we got a problem. Defense is back on the field. 3 and out, punt. Thank you, defense. Just, here you go, offense. Here's the ball. If you want to do something with it, you can. It's okay. Come out, we run the football. Huge run by Torrey Blaylock. Huge run. And what do? Every time after we get a huge run, instead of coming back and running it again, he went tempo. We got an incomplete pass, but we also had a holding call. Now we're 1st and 20. After we just had a huge run, after the defense just gave you a 3 and out, flip the field position again. Just another mismanaged drive because we end up having to punt. So defense is back on the field. LSU came out running the football. They're trying to take away some of this momentum that we've had the entire time. Because even though the score is still 3-3, we're pretty much dominating this football game on the defensive side of the ball. It's just that offensively, we're just having the miscues. We're having the holding calls. We're having the false start calls. We're mismanaging drives. We're not putting anything together. So we have a whole half of football, and we have a 3-3 ball game against a 7-4 football team. All right, we come out after halftime. We're getting the ball right off the bat. 10-yard run by Torrey Blaylock. right off the bat. And then we get a pass play and we get this egregious non-call on pass interference. One thing I never do is I never complain about the referees. That was terrible. That was blatant. Bad angle, not bad angle. You should throw your flag and figure it out. That was terrible. But one missed call by a referee does not lose you a football game. That's why I don't complain about the referees, because I know that they are unbiased. But that was just a bad no call by them. They just didn't see it. We get a false start. Backs us up even more. Second run was an RPO. It was just bad scripting coming out of the second half. I don't know how else to say it. Show me your adjustments. And just porous adjustments after you get a 10-yard run on your first play. And then everything else is pass. We get that huge pass to Isaiah Satania, and then the very next pass is an interception thrown by John Mateer. Just porous. Porous, man. And that interception he threw was actually on a 1st and 10. Defense back on the field, man. This time they break. They give up a touchdown. Quarterback breaks out to the side, man, on the backside, and LSU goes up. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It seemed like every time LSU scored and went up, it just became more and more concerning. And I know that y'all felt it, because this is not an offense that is known for actually going down and getting scores. But they got it done, man. Just at the end of the day, they got it done. We got the lateral run game again stopped. Mateer gets a big pass to Giovanni Gibson. Once again, that kind of third and long. And then we get into another third and long situation, and Mateer throws another interception. That's why I'd say you can't live on these third and longs. Mateer is not the guy to do that. You got to get something going early in the possession, man. But it's up to the defense. And they hold. LSU punts after a turnover, man. We lost the turnover battle. And we still won the football game, man. Go figure. This is crazy. Like I said, man, a little Sooner magic. Offense comes out. They run for 2 yards. Pass, punt. Consecutive passes is going to equal to a punt, man. We're just not driving the football. We're not sustaining drives at all. Now, at this point, the offense really isn't doing much. So that's going to put a lot more pressure on Brent Venables to be a little more aggressive in his play calling. Now the pressure is on the defense, because we need them to make something happen, because it's looking dire out here. But the defense comes up big again, get a 3 and out and a stop. Special team punts. Satania, big run, coming down the field. Put the offense in a good spot. Give me something. We start with that RPO run, no gain. And then on second down, we get Deion Burks. Touchdown. The offense finally gives us something. The crowd's going crazy. And what's making it even better is starting to get dark. They talk about night games in Baton Rouge. Come to a night game at the University of Oklahoma. Beautiful sky. It kind of had that reddish, orangish, pinkish color to it. Beautiful night. The stadium's rocking. The crowd's going crazy. Now it seemed like it's over. All the momentum is back. Now it's time to close. LSU moves the ball a little bit. Van Buren tries to escape up the middle. Defense is there. Stop. Punt. Offense comes out. Mateer keeps on a read. No gain. Next play, pass almost intercepted. Thank goodness it wasn't. Eventually, we end up punting. We just a possession where nobody else touched the football but John Mateer in the center. LSU starts to drive. Then they go with a trick play on like a 3rd and 2. I have no idea why. Or 2nd and 2. They try to run some reverse. Grayson Halton gets a hand on it. The ball backs all the way up. And then they get a penalty and they back up even more. It was a delay of game. 3rd and 32. They have to settle for a field goal. Clock is ticking. We need the offense to do something. More penalties, more incomplete passes. We punt. We need the defense to get another stop. They go back-to-back runs. We stop. They punt. Defense gave you another opportunity. This is this seems like dire situation, last opportunity. We get back-to-back completions to Kanik, and then Mateer finds Titania wide open. Busting coverage. You kind of put stress on the defense. You remove it a little bit. Use a little hurry up. They had a busting coverage. We get the touchdown. That's football. It is what it is. LSU has a last-ditch effort to come back. The beautiful thing about this, and I said the game was over, and I had no doubt that we were going to win, is because we were up 4. LSU couldn't go get a field goal. They had to go get a touchdown. And I knew that our defense was not about to allow them to drive and go get a touchdown with the little 4 minutes or whatever that they had left. Sure enough, the defense gets a stop, turnover on downs. We nil the ball, game time. This was a great win by Brent Venables to finish the season 10-2. Now going to the playoffs and fight. We're going to get Notre Dame at home. 2 of their losses came early on in the year. Have a chance to continue to build on the success of this season. Don't let the season be over with the next game. We're at home. The fans are going to show up. It's our first playoff under Brent Venables. They're going to be loud. And they're going to be behind this football team the entire way. We need the offensive coordinator to find it. Just find it, man. Whatever that is to you, whatever that means to you, just find it, bro. Y'all know how I feel about winning and how it should be done. Go look at the 40-some rushes that Ohio State had today against Michigan. Ryan Day understands it now. He understands it. They won the national championship last year running the football, and they're running the football more than they're throwing the football this year, and they have a hell of a quarterback in Julian Saint. But he's not having to do too much. So, however you got to find it, brother, Mr. Ben Arbuckle, find it. I'm going to be rooting for you as much as I'm going to be rooting for this defense because it's all one team. It's all that logo right there. That's all that matters at the end of the day. Drop down in the comments, guys. Tell me, did you enjoy the game? Were you kind of scared? Were you frustrated? What were the emotions going through your head? I was frustrated, but I was never worried. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Please continue to subscribe if you have not already subscribed, man. I'm still gonna keep popping up. You still gonna keep watching the video, so just double check, see if you subscribe, and help me get to 1,000 subscribers, man. That would be a great milestone for me. Um, I hope you guys enjoyed the live with me and Jason from Hall of Fame Sports. We are going to do more of that. And so just kind of keep an eye out, man. We posted it on his channel. We posted it on my channel. I'm just trying to do more collabs because I do want to work with the other Oklahoma Sooner guys. We're all family. Whether we agree on everything or we disagree on stuff. I know I come on here, I'm a brash a little sometimes, but we're all family, man. You don't have to always agree with your family. But I do love you guys. Until next time, boomer.